Hello guys, welcome to my next LP. This is Supa Maario Sun-Shiiiine. I was more than a little surprised at the overwhelmingly positive response I got to the suggestion, or the idea that I had in my head of actually doing this game. And so, in light of my recent ritual of playing this every year on June 21st, I figure might as well do some catching up here and play it this year. See, I started this ritual back, and I told this story already in the Ocarina of Time video, but it wouldn't be right not to tell it here, so I'm going to kind of tell it again, but maybe a little quicker this time. This is Isle Delfino, first off. Look at the luxurious Isle Delfino. Isle Delfino! Who's that walking around in the background? I have no idea. I mean, look at this place. Is this gorgeous or what? It's a total paradise. I'm not even the biggest fan of Sunshine, but I wouldn't mind hanging out here. Oh, Mario, you gotta love that succulent crab. Gotta love crab. It's a nick of time, too. I don't think I can take much more of those coconuts. Uh-oh. Princess spotted something suspicious. The shadow. And she turns to Mario and says, like, that shadow. Yeah, you can actually hear it a little bit, but it was a little quiet, I don't know. And on the first TV that I played this on, the speakers on that thing were totally messed up. And you couldn't hear anything that anybody was saying at all. So, like, I had to go by the subtitles or something. I don't even remember what I did. Anyway, the story is that on June 21st, 2006, I quit smoking. And, of course, obviously, I went back to it like a few months later, that fall. I'll never forget how disappointed I was in myself that fall. That's why I hope to not repeat that same mistake again this year. However, what am I up to anyway right now? Like, 3 months almost? I'll be at 3 months on July 7th, so I'll be looking forward to celebrating that somehow. Maybe I can do Castlevania 4 that day. Anyway, so yeah, but I used this game to help distract myself when I quit smoking that year. You see I have a few games here. We'll try a new one here. Oh boy, we're gonna have to get used to the controls here. Start. Yeah, like I said, I used this game to distract myself, and I also recorded myself. Back before I even knew about LPs, I was recording myself playing video games, pointing the camera at the TV and just talking in the background. So most of what I have there is pointing the camera at the TV, so it probably wouldn't be very fun to actually watch. Uh-oh. Something's wrong here. Somebody's painted my face in the ground. Ugh, I don't know. Mario's still in love with the food. Oh, man. What's going on here? Look at Mario in short sleeves. That's hilarious. Did he just say that stuff tastes like poop? I don't know. Oh, what is that? Look at her, she's so cute. Okay, she sees him again. Alright, whatever. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so, like, you know, when I finished the game, like, a few weeks later, and then I did it again next year in 2007. Played on June 21st, recorded myself playing it, did all that stuff. So I had the DVDs of those two playthroughs. But in 2008, I didn't do it, because I guess it hadn't been long enough. You know, a year is just not that long to me anymore. Yeah, you got a bad feeling. That sucks. Okay. Anyway, this controls a lot like Ocarina of Time here. You can just use the L button to pull the camera back behind yourself. Yeah, anyway, now that it's 2009, June 21st just passed a little while ago, and I thought, you know, maybe it's a good time to play the game again. But this time I'm going to LP it, so there you go. No better time. I mean, this is definitely a summer game, so I might as well do it now while I'm still alive to do it. Anyway, this is Flood. And I think I'm pretty much done with the story now.
Thank you for purchasing this item from Gad Science.
What? I didn't purchase this item. Mario's just like, is that thing speaking to me? Watch the lower left corner. It shows Mario's history. Huh.
Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete.
Resident of the Mushroom Kingdom since, well, I don't know, not lately. Now Mario's all decked out with his Flood. So there's a big tutorial thing that goes on here, and I'll try to get through this as fast as I can, because I can explain this stuff myself. I don't know if I can skip this anyhow. I'm pushing buttons here. Yeah, you can press the L button. That's such a weird voice. Yeah, this game was not, I don't know, I think a lot of people really didn't like this game because of the whole, you know, because it takes a little getting used to. And even when you do get used to it, I gotta tell you, it's probably the hardest Mario game that there is, besides the lost levels. Obviously, that's lost levels pretty freaking hard. Yeah, and you only get so much water, so you have to enter a body of water to refill. So here we go. This is still the tutorial. I'm not doing this here. Beautiful graphics. Oh, I just love the water graphics on this. Do you want to hear my explanation again? No, I do not. I will pass on that. So basically, you can hold the R button down, but not all the way down, to kind of run around and shoot. If you hold the R button all the way down, it locks Mario in place, and then you can use the joystick to aim, and that helps. So you push it just a little bit to spray and move. You hold it all the way down to lock Mario in place. Like I think I said that already. I did say that already. I'm just going over it twice. I'm never happy unless I... Yeah, you can only spray so much in one shot. Even though you might still have water, you can only do so much. Just like breathing, pretty much. Anyway, there's really not much to do here. You can find some secrets, I guess. But, oh man, I have to get used to the controls again. One nice thing about Flood, though, is that, well, do I have that yet? Yeah, you can switch it with X, and you can hover like this. So if you miss a jump, you can actually, like, float over, or give yourself a second chance to get back on the platform you were trying to get on. You can hover for quite a while, too, so, you know, you can jump in the trees, just jump around, look around at the beautiful scenery. Anyway, and then you can see my water level's getting a little low, so I'll just jump in the water and fill it up again. It's easy enough. I like that I can actually jump here. So we'll switch back to the sprayer, and we're going to go here and clean stuff up here. There's actually kind of a secret, like, way to spray that I saw in a video once. Anyway, we want to get down here to the center here. And, oh my god, it's a plant. Piranha plant made of slime of some sort. And you can also go here and clean these guys off. They're all messy, and they'll start dancing when they're clean. You might want to lock down here so we can get this guy. He starts showering, it's funny. Yeah, so you gotta, with these plants, you just gotta watch for when they open their mouth, and, you know. Well, okay, I guess you gotta hit the slime again. Okay, apparently I'm a little rusty here. Yeah, once he opens his mouth, just let him have it. And he'll duck back in. No, he won't. Basically, he does the same pattern over and over again, so you know what's coming here. It's coming back down again, and boom. He's dead. Whew. That's nice. I love how the ground levels itself out here. This just looks really cool. Oh, look at that. We got our first shine already. One of 120. Man, this kind of makes me want to play Super Mario Galaxy. There you go. Yeah, I think that's probably the worst victory music ever, but okay, whatever. Save and continue. Yeah, so Mario B. Never played as Mario B before. The 67, I think that was my 2007 game. It has to be, because that's the last time I played it. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't finish it then. Oh no, here come the cops. They're coming to take me away. Hee hee, ha ha, ho ho. Oh, just walk right into the camera so that your schlong is right in the camera. Oh, 8:45. Mario's in jail. What the hell kind of a game is this? Mario doesn't get arrested.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed.
Well, that
how
sucks.
can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble.
Yeah, they got some shade there too. I love days like that where you can see the shade like a distinct line that moves along the ground. You don't get a lot. You don't see a lot of that up here in Wisconsin, but down in Florida, just like every other day was like that.
At the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible.
It's because of Mario.
Behold the sketch of the perpetrator
Oh,
based
come
on
on.
eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us.
He's so big. Look at his nose.
Objection!
Overruled.
Objection! You're not the
I judge
lawyer.
defendant
What the
guilty
heck?
as charged.
You should be in the audience.
I order the defendant to clean this entire island until island.
Man, look at my head
is
perfectly
completely free of
crooked.
his vile handiwork.
It's like tilted
Mario
1 degree
shall
to the
not be
left
allowed
there.
to leave.
Man, he looks just like Tim Robbins in Shawshank Redemption. Has the same exact expression on his face. Man, I should even cut that in so you can see.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data
You
analysis
think?
verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution.
Yeah.
But the pollution itself is not the main problem.
Yeah, we gotta get the shines. I'm running out of time here.
At the airstrip
Dang it, I'm
permit.
gonna shoot. If
It
I have
is
to
a
record
shine
continuously for
sprite.
20 minutes, I'll do that
Shine
though.
sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino.
Yeah, shine sprites are the source of power. Yes, 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 we get it. I just wanna play. Can I do that?
Has polluted the island and most of the shine sprites
Super
have fled.
Mario Sun-Shiiiine. I tried to do a song, like to introduce this game, but let me tell you, it didn't turn out too good at all. Oh my god. Maybe if I'd added the beatboxing, it would have been better, but it sounded pretty bad. The singing was just like, what? Hell, I can't hear what he's saying now. Of course, if I would shut up, maybe we could. Look at that, 11 minutes. We're not gonna make this. Okay, so I will see you next time on Let's Play Super Mario Sun-Shiiiine. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, see ya.